We've shared with you remarkable stories of remarkable women.
Out of nearly 100 Arkansans, 4 really shined.
I think if someone was going to describe me, I would want them to say she's just Dawn.
Dawn Persifka helps young girls create a life they're proud of.
I hope that every girl can say, not only I'm just that person, but everyone feels some sense of remarkableness within themselves and that pride of who they are.
For Elaine Cole-Clazier, an unthinkable murder led to the lifelong mission of helping other victims of violent crime.
I started doing little volunteer work with them and found out that me helping other people made me feel better. And you know, it's just like if you give something, you get something in return.
Trish Nooner giving food, giving hugs, and giving lots of love, all while working through the grief of losing her son. Her calling is changing the lives of homeless people.
It feels pretty good. God is good, and He gives us the strength to carry on and, you know, to push forward and do what we're supposed to do.
And JoAn Winston, determined not to let violence win in her neighborhood after losing her son to a shooting in 2015 and her husband to COVID-19.
I'm not the perfect person, but I have a heart. I have a heart. I step out when I need to step. I know when I need to get out there and help others. I will. I will.
Being a remarkable woman by never hesitating to open her door or her heart to those in need.
A remarkable woman had to have some shoes. She got to have the right shoes to walk in. She got to have the right powerful hands in order to work with those hands. You got to have the right mind to take that mind and focus on the right thing that need to be done.
An extraordinary group, all 4 of these women doing incredible things for their communities, but only one could win this year's Remarkable Woman of the Year award. With that, this year's winner of our Remarkable Woman of the Year award is Mrs. JoAn Winston. Congratulations to her. Laura Monteverde and Donna Terrell are live with us. They are also live with Mrs. Winston with more on this. Guys, what an outstanding woman.
I see y'all shaking tonight.
She is definitely an outstanding woman, Bob. We are so thrilled that you are the winner. We had 4 wonderful nominees,
Yes.
and it all boiled down to you. How do you feel today?
I feel real great about it, and it kind of got to me, and I really couldn't believe it. So, and it was just, but I feel good though, and I like to thank you and thank everybody. So, and I'm just really like, wow, I couldn't believe it, but I feel good about it. So kind of, it really brought joy to me because I was kind of really down, but this is really exciting. So yeah.
You know, JoAn, you have been through so much in just the last couple of months, and I think what struck people so much and what struck us so much is that your positive attitude shines through despite all of the grief that you've been through. Why do you do what you do? Why do you feel the need to give back?
I don't know. Growing up, not perfect, but as I growed up, to try to have a positive attitude and a mind. I don't know, it just struck me. My heart, when you get older, your heart mends instead of just, my heart just mended. And I just love everybody, everything, and just, you know, how can you heal a broken heart? And my heart just mends. And I love everybody, everything, and my animals, and
and that was really whoops, we dropped an earring. That was really touching how the story that we put together on you, and you've touched so many kids' lives in your neighborhood, but also you've also reached out to the animals as well. I thought that was so nice.
Yes, and you know, trash, you know how the animals get in your trash, but why throw the food away in the trash when you could just sit it out and let them eat it? So therefore my trash, they don't bother my trash when you could just put the food out and they won't go in your trash. So therefore my trash don't get bothered when you could just set the bones and the food out and just let them eat it, and they let the trash go. So that's what I like about them, so they don't mess with the trash.
We could all learn from you, that's for sure, right, Laura?
They won't mess with the trash. Yeah.
And what's so amazing too is, since you are so remarkable, out of 100 people, 100 women in Arkansas, you get to donate $1,000 in your name on behalf of the station to an organization of your choice. And so tell us who you chose.
I chose the Salvation Army Because I stay close by the Salvation Army, and I'm real interested in the Salvation Army with my children around the neighborhood, trying to get things for the Salvation Army so we can, so I can put so much, you know, interesting things in the park with the Salvation Army and to the Pike community. So I donate my $1,000 to the Salvation Army. So.
And we have a great big old check here
Yes,
for
we
you
do.
to present to
Major Bill Maccabee here with the Salvation Army today. Could this check be any bigger?
This is the biggest check we've ever received, and we're just so grateful and humbled by being chosen to have this check for us. So,
Joan, is there anything you want to say to Major Maccabee?
Yes, I would. I'd like to donate this check in honor of my name to you, to the Salvation Army, from my heart to my hand, to the Salvation Army, with all the positive thing, with so much responsibility and so much duty that the Salvation Army have. So to my heart, to your hand, may God bless you with this check in honor to the Salvation Army.
Thank you so much, Joan. We really appreciate that, and this will help continue the work that we do with kids throughout North Little Rock, and even be able to help get some kids to camp, summer camp this summer. So
That's
we're
awesome.
so thankful. Thank you for your passion and your compassion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
So
you, Miss
good luck
Joan.
with the check. Good luck.
Good luck with this big check. All right, Bob, we're going to send it back to you. We have a very happy Joan and Salvation Army as well.